Hello, my darlings. Welcome to your March 2025 Colour Energy Update. This is a really, really important one. And the reason I'm saying that is because for two reasons. So I was really called to do this video in my garden in Provence under the olive trees in the sun. And we will be starting off this reading with looking back at the last 2 months, because you really must understand and connect with what has gone before you in January and February to really, really harness the wonderful high frequency energy of March 2025, which is yellow. Just think the sun, okay? And the song that's coming in my head, here comes the sun, do 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 do. So this is a month of huge potential, but in order for you to access that potential, you've got to be the vibrational match of that potential, and you must have done the inner work. The inner work that I said at the beginning of January, when I either did the yearly cosmic color forecast, or I'm not sure if it was the January 2025 cosmic color forecast, I said that the first 3 months were going to be pivotal in terms of how the year is going to go forward. Do the inner work the first 3 months. Get your things in order, your energy in order, and you will find that it'll be plain sailing for the rest of 2025. Which is why I'm being called to go back, to look back, to remind you. And my intention is, as I am speaking, you are connecting with the energy and you are benefiting. There'll be some light bulb moment, something maybe that you didn't understand, didn't get, but you will now get. And you will also be connecting with the energy of the land of Provence, which is the divine, feminine, holy ground that's going to really support you as I bring through this transmission, because this is a transmission that I am here to share. So without further ado, I'm going straight into January, right? So we started off January 2025 with red. That brought in fresh starts. It was around leadership, taking the lead, connecting with your passion, looking at what brings you joy, what brings you love, what do you love to do, what no longer do you feel passionate about. And then it was taking intentional action. January set the tone for the year. Okay, so it's inviting you to let go, to throw that net into the universe and to claim your heart's desires. And of course, that was really about letting go what no longer served you, letting go what was limiting you, and to allow this reality to line up for you. January hit us straight where it hurt. And just like that, that was the tough motherly love. January was the month where it was your best friend that was telling you the truth. And while it was very uncomfortable to hear that, it was this truth that set you free. After hearing it, there is no going back. So there was something that really showed you a lot, and you were like, it just literally opened your eyes. The red energy urged you to go and dream big. And that's why you could no longer be living in this illusion, in something that was untrue, that you were believing in from that limited narrative. Now, what that also meant is that you moved from getting to truly having, two very different energies. you also started more and more trusting in the divine vision that lay in your heart, that divine vision for you that is even greater than your own vision. And it was big. Big deep breaths, right, were necessary for January. Now, what January was about, it was the foundational. This was the foundational building phase, focusing on your beliefs, expectations, aligning your actions with your truest desires. It encouraged us all to get out of our own way, to take aligned action, to harness that infinite power so that it could work in your favor. The key here was for January was to reflect, review, and re-emerge like never before, ready to create the life that you truly desire on your terms, and unhooking from this kind of American dream that we've all been sold that literally destabilized the world, and to actually say, is that really what I desire? So it really was about no longer conforming to the narrative. This led us in then, the red energy, brought in, the fire, the energy, the courage. Into then we went to orange for February. So February really was the building blocks. It was a deeply emotional month. It commanded great depth. No surface level stuff was tolerated. I was going to say no surface level bullshit, but anyway, we were encouraged to acknowledge and tend to our creativity, our creative design essence, our creative design presence. And this is where the profound transformation came. It brought in the energy of change in all forms, shining a light on the mundane, reconnecting you with your divine power, reminding you that your birthright is to shine as a fully expressed soul. It reminded you, it was saying, you are not powerless, despite what the narrative is telling you. You are powerful. And orange had you rewrite your story. Now, also what it did was it really had you step into resilience, empowerment, greater self-belief. It demanded emotional fortitude, faith in the higher power, and the courage to live by your soul's calling. So it was a particularly uncomfortable month, because it brought in truths. It was releasing, have you release anything outside of you that you'd put your power. Release these false securities. And it was the invitation to go inward, to nurture your energy and align with your divinity. So this was really important because it worked a lot on the emotions, because your emotions really, your emotional state, it really shapes your reality instantly. So it's having a crucial impact on your energy. So therefore, what Orange wanted to do was it wanted for you to have this, to have your energy clear, to be uplifted, to be more intentional. And so the work that has been done these last 2 months really have laid down the foundations so that you can really make the most of what's coming in. Because these last 2 months that we have just come through prepared us to step in to an exceptional 2025, despite what you might see outside in the world. And that's the key. It's like you've got to stop referencing what's happening on the outside. You've got to start really embracing the inner shift. Really about clearing those limitations and owning your divine power. And what's really interesting is that I have been working inside my green diamond experience. And this is the kind of work that we have been doing on both of the first sessions. So I have 2 clients, and on both of those sessions, on the first session, we went straight to the root. We pulled that out, and a completely bigger vision revealed itself. And my work was really doing the alignment and the giving the permission and the acceptance of this incredible truth that is there for everybody. And this really is going to be very, very, very important for you to go deep. And what I have been finding is the work that we've been doing inside in this container has, I mean, these women have done years of inner work, but it has not been like anything they've done before, because we went deep, we went quick, and there was also, this wasn't just about the energy. These were all, what we're doing as well as we're doing the practical. We're taking practical steps, and I'm guiding those women to fully align to their divine feminine power, to their divine power and their higher divine plan. And what's happened is opportunities are coming literally in that were not there before we started the work in this container. I have one place left inside this divine, beautiful divine green diamond container. If you would like to discuss and see if this is a right fit, then what I'm going to do is I'll put a link to my calendar for you to set up a 30-minute call to see if you're ready to really have what the divine wants for you, because it's actually been mind-blowing. 6 months transformation in 6 weeks, and it feels that the time has kind of slowed down. And in fact, on the first session, because we got to the root, one of the girls was saying to me, "What are we going to do now?" I was just like, "We are doing integration now. I am making sure that when you finish this container, that you are literally flying." It feels like we're actually in a simulator, and I am preparing these women to really go and fly their own flight without having to check in on anything else external. They are in full charge of their life plan from a completely different frequency. So I would be honored to accompany you. I have just one place. So if this resonates and you really are ready to go in very quickly and joyfully, it's also been a really joyful experience. So there hasn't been breakdowns, there hasn't been, it's just been a joy. It's just been a joy. So it's completely different energy. And the rareness of this green diamond is really, really coming through. It's rare, it's valuable, it continues, the green diamond continues to bear fruits after that green diamond has been bought, and I'm seeing that inside the container. It's just absolutely phenomenal. So coming back now to March. Okay, so March is literally about going bigger. It's liberation in moving forwards like never before. It's like living a new timeline, but you must choose it. So yellow is about divine wisdom, confidence, and faith in yourself. This is true enlightenment. The energy of yellow is also a deep inner awakening and clarity. So it stimulates, so yellow stimulates the mind. So yellow would be a color that I would recommend for anybody doing exams, because it really opens up the mind. It opens up that higher intellect. It also is connected with spirit. So yellow is associated with the that sixth sense, and with the intellect in terms of having new ideas sparked, like divine inspiration comes in when you connect in with the color yellow. And then you have, it also affects the body. And this is why I would recommend that you have lemon, a slice of lemon in your water, because this will actually have a very positive impact on your body. This will clear your aura. Yeah, this beautiful lemon, you know, the fresh lemon scents, this is the yellow energy. So the mental clarity is that it will bring in is that it will help you see things as they truly are. The wisdom that it will bring in will be accessing that higher intelligence and having discernment. Very important. Yellow also brings in joy and enthusiasm, like a fresh start. Reassurance. It's also bringing in the energy of reassurance. This is going to really help you to reconnect with optimism and vitality as your natural state of being. It's a great color to tap into if you want to have more confidence and willpower. So this is going to help you, this color this month is going to help you trust in your path and your abilities. And we have then, through the yellow sun, which is filled with this divine frequency, this divine energy, this is going to help you see the bigger picture, knowing that everything is aligning in divine and perfect order, and it is yours by divine right. Now, they're all the great positives, but what yellow also does is it will have you face your shadows, okay? Because yellow is being like the sun, okay? It's going to shed light on things. It's going to reveal what's hidden. And we're going to see this as well in the world. We are going to be shown what is being hidden and has been hidden. The shadow of this yellow will also bring in fear, self-doubt, criticism, cynicism, you know, when you're being a bit cynical, you know, resistance to stepping fully into your power. This will all be, it'll come up for you. So, if that happens, here's what you must know. Fear is not a sign to stop. It's a sign you're expanding and to keep going. Confidence is built on action, not avoidance. And you are ready for what's next, even if it feels in the, you know, the unknown. Now, here's an example of the test that's going to come in, a live example. So I'm going to have a little walk here with you over here to this tree. Hold on a minute now, because this is a perfect example of what I mean in terms of the yellow energy and where you're at the moment. So I want you to look at this tree. Okay. If you look at that, actually, initially when I looked at that, I thought it was a cherry blossom. So things aren't like what they seem. That tree is an apricot tree. And those apricots I will be eating from that tree in June. And this is the same with you and everybody else at the moment. There is something that you are seeing that you don't think is going to bear fruit, if you pardon the pun, but there will be fruits. There will be positive surprises that are being brought in. And this is why it's extremely important this month to really work with this beautiful yellow sun energy. Because we have the presence of this yellow, there are unexpected blessings coming in for you. Something wonderful is unfolding this month for everyone and for the planet as a whole. Perhaps in ways that are actually, that you could say they're almost miraculous, because divine intervention is at play. It's orchestrating events behind the scenes, just like that tree here. Behind the scenes, Mother Nature is working with that tree and preparing that tree to deliver beautiful apricots in June or July. And it's the same for you in your life. So it's really, really important to understand that right now, and to operate from that place, obstacles that once seemed immovable are beginning to dissolve effortlessly. I want you to breathe that in. I want you to feel that whatever, if there's any blocks, any obstacles, any uncomfortable situations going on here, I want you to imagine and sense that they are now being dissolved. Yeah, just feeling that beautiful yellow frequency, high frequency, this yellow divine sun coming in and dissolving whatever is not having you bright and beautiful. Seeing doors that you hadn't even considered swing open. How is that making you feel? Imagining that you have experienced the breakthrough that you have been longing for, that has shifted everything. Feel the intimate connection with yourself and spirit. I want you to move your shoulders up and down and in, and you're going to lean into your own body, your own energy, and you are going to receive the unexpected blessings. A windfall, an opportunity, a sudden realization that just changes everything on a profound level. And what I'm also getting here is the importance for you to receive. So just give myself permission to receive. Now I want you to surrender with me and step into the light and feel the energy of this beautiful yellow light infuse your body, transforming any shadows, any limits, and transforming them into pure divine love, light, truth, and wisdom. And being ready for the truth that has kept you small and that is now dissolving, that you have outgrown. Feel the total surrender. And I want you now to walk through a portal of gorgeous yellow sunlight, a whole new world. You have had your light bulb moment. The work has been done. The foundations have been laid. And you are now fully stepping in to your power now. And the wisdom of Pablo Picasso is that some painters transform the sun into a yellow spot. Others transform a yellow spot into the sun. What are you choosing to do? How are you going to shine? Are you ready to step forward with confidence and embrace this extraordinary year that awaits? Yellow is not an in-between colour. You're either all in or you're not. And another bit of wisdom from Jerome Cady: fear has nothing to do with cowardice. A fellow is only yellow when he lets the fear make him quit. So you are rising now into the fullness of your light, and you are claiming what is yours by divine right. And you are going to feel now this beautiful yellow energy invigorating you, stimulating your nerves, your nervous system, your glands, your brain, so that you feel energized and more alert. Yellow boosts your memory. It encourages communication. And it transforms. And it reassures. That now the windows of opportunity have been opened up to you. And all you've got to do is receive. All you've got to do is open the door to receive what's rightfully yours. You are ready right now. Yellow is saying, get ready to go. Like the traffic lights, we have red, yellow and green, and yellow is giving you the signal that it's almost time to go. So this month, eat those yellow fruits and vegetables, wear yellow in some form. I have my lovely yellow and violet ring. Paint your nails yellow. Embrace this beautiful yellow sunlight, because we're in for a wonderful, wonderful reality, because you deserve it. And it's all about frequency. It's all about your vibration. So yellow will keep lifting you up to higher heights. So you're going to say, I'm ready, I'm available, show me the next step. Wonderful. So if you're a yellow soul color personality, this is your month. The complementary color for yellow is violet. So if you are a violet soul color, it's also a really, really important month for you, because it's going to bring in the balance, the lightness. So it's like for the violet soul personality, it's like it's lighten up. Where can you lighten up in your life? For those red soul color personalities, this color is the yellow coming in is really going to help you Move out of the mind and into your intuition. Actually go to the higher mind. Start operating from the higher mind. Start believing that the impossible is possible. This is a miraculous month. This is a month where blessings are yours. You are the leader, but you've got to be the conscious leader now. So what would the conscious leader do? So no place for the ego. For those of you that are orange soul colors, personalities, this yellow is going to really lighten your load. Your emotions are going to feel lighter. So breathing that color in through your body is going to really help you lighten your emotional body. So you will feel more at peace, more at ease. Those of you that are green soul personalities, you're being prepared for April energy. Okay, so this is a really important month for you to start looking, like clearing up your act, getting ready for incredible abundance that's there for you, that's being prepared. There's an amazing influx of energy and opportunities building for you, but you've got to believe it. What you believe is what you'll receive. So upgrade your belief system to you and give yourself permission to you really having your heart's desires. It's already here. Start acting as if. The beautiful blue souls. If you think about the sun shining in that blue sky, no more searching. It's all inside. It's here. The sun is shining on you. What are you being called to step forward into? To speak your truth. This is really important for you to speak, for you to maybe go on more podcasts, be interviewed, be on stage, to really have your message, your soul message, brought out into the world. No more hiding. Our indigo soul colour personalities, the yellow is here for you to really step into the positive aspects of indigo, which is intuition. You are an intuitive soul. Act more from your intuition. The heaviness is over. You've let go of any of the heaviness, and now it's lightness. It's like you've lightened the load. Acknowledge yourself. And the violet is, the yellow is saying to violet, you're worthy. You are worthy. So if you're believing that you are more than enough, you are worthy, you are deserving, you're operating from that place, how are you showing up? What are you saying yes to? What are you saying no to? The magenta souls, magenta and yellow as colours go really, really well together. So this month is going to be very important for you to have more pleasure. Where can you, every day, ask yourself, where can I have more pleasure in my life? How can I have more pleasure in my life? And do that. Do that as an experiment, that you're only going to do what's pleasurable. And then we have the gorgeous golds. The golds and the yellows are quite alike. Golds have got much more of that, wise, strong energy. But yellow is coming in and it's bringing in a fresh perspective. It's bringing in more lightness, and it's going to help you change your relationship with the word power. And I'm going to actually be talking about that in my next video, because this has come in a lot in the green diamond container. We worked, which really surprised me, we really worked with the relationship of power, our belief on what power means to you. What you need to know is the power is your divine power, and it's the power of love. Despite what the external you've seen before in the past, or what the external is showing you, now the energy, the relationship with power is much more positive. So thank you so much. This feels really profound. I'm really delighted that we're here together for you to receive this message, because each one of us now counts. We are the co-creators of the new earth. And therefore, we are light beings. It's tapping more into our soul, into our light. So share this with anybody that you feel would really benefit. Make sure that you like this video. I'd love to hear in the comments what your 3 takeaways were from hearing this message and receiving this message. And make sure you subscribe to my channel and share this with anyone that you feel would benefit. Because the more that people can be empowered and understand the ancient power of colour that's at play each month, the energetics and your soul energy, then we are going to light up the world. I'm sending you so much love. Take care. Mwah.